Dynasty. That's your team, you guys.
Team Janelski.
Team Janelski. Now, how did you guys feel about that?
That was beautiful for me. It was just a beautiful moment, and I had an amazing time. How did
Now,
you
what
feel?
about you?
No, I'm very proud of Janelle and how she, first of all, to get through that package right before she has to dance.
That was
that's
tough.
A feat.
That was the hardest
Talking
part.
about that up here, we're like saying it's super tough to find out if you're in jeopardy before you dance because that gets in your head. But to actually know that these packages, it's so emotional. Did it help or did it actually add pressure?
It was hard. I'm still really happy that was the package. We don't watch the packages before the show, so we have no idea what's being shown. So it was really hard every time I looked up and I saw pictures, but that was sweet. He was like, "Don't watch it, and I just had to get in the zone and deliver it.
How do you get her in that zone, Val? Because you're the one that's got to do it. You're the one that's like, okay, keep it together. How do you do it? What's your trick?
I just tell her to believe in herself, to relax. We work really hard during the week, so it's refreshing to hear from me those things on the day of the show. So I think that's why it works, because she never hears that from me.
Well, I think we've got a lot of tweets coming in about, and one of the big things is like, you guys look so great together. There's a lot of chemistry, and now we're about to split that up. We're about to do the switch up. So talk about that first of all from your point of view, Janelle, and then from the from Val's point of view. How are you about that?
I don't want to do it.
Oh, man.
I'm going to miss him. I'm going to kind of miss him yelling at me every now and then.
You guys can still like text and talk.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But if he gets somebody and he has to travel with them, then he won't be here at all.
Oh, listen, I'm a professional.
Okay, well, I'm not, so I'm sad.
No, I'm also sad, but whoever she does get paired up with, I know is just another opportunity for her to get better. Everybody on the show is amazing, so whether it's Mark, Derek, Tony, Artem, whoever is going to be her partner, for me, it's I know they'll do.
She won't be nearly as good as when she's with you, though, Val, right?
I don't know. I hope not. But I'm rooting for her. It's about her.
Janelle, right, Janelle,
Right.
Because
I'm going to be amazing with whoever I'm with.
Well, look, on a lighter note, you're like looking way browner than you were last time. Have you had like a spray tan or something?
What do you mean? I went to the beach.
Oh my gosh, have you been like, sitting out?
At the studio.
There's
a beach there that gets sprayed on you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're just going to be getting darker and darker towards the end of the season.
Eventually,
that's how I keep my color.
Eventually, I'll look how I looked when I was living back home in Hawaii.
Well, look, it's been great to have you guys up here. It's a very interesting time in the show, isn't it? Because there's a lot of emotion for everyone tonight. Just describe what the vibe's like backstage with everyone, because it feels like it's an important night.
Yeah. It's a really emotional night for everybody, I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm rooting for everybody. I thought today's performances, like Tommy's performance in particular.
It was amazing.
That was like one of the best feelings I've had ever watching somebody dance. And then Sadie and Mark just now, that was incredible. For me, that was a perfect performance. That should have gotten all 10s. And so, yeah, I mean, it's great to perform. It's great to contribute to this type of show. But ultimately, it's great to just be a part of it, and watch everybody kill it.
It's coming up here to All Access as well. I mean, that's got to be emotional, right, Janelle? I know how much you love it up here.
I love visiting you.
Yeah.
You know that.
Good work. You're saying the right things. Val, what about you? You love it up here,
I love it. I love it.
This guy. Right answer.
I can't sit, man. I got to move.
All right, guys. Well, look, thanks so much for coming up. Best of luck with the switch up. We're all excited to see what's going to happen.
Thank you.
And yeah, I guess you guys got to go downstairs. Someone's getting eliminated. Sad, right?
I like that part.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for coming up.
Thanks a lot.
Great work. Work on that tan, Janelle.
All right, you got
You're getting there.
Well, the ladies, they want to see Val with his shirt off.
Yeah, of course. How's that been during the week when people are coming up to you and going, "Oh, Val, he's so beautiful"?
Oh, usually they ask me what he smells like.
Are you? No, they don't.
No, seriously. They're always like, "Oh my God, Val, he's so handsome. What's he smell like?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he
kind of
smell
smells
like?
heaven. I mean, he smells amazing. I'm always like, "Oh, come back."
What about
He smells so
Artem?
good.
What does Artem smell
Artem
like?
smells great too. They smell different.
Who smells bad?
I
Does anyone
have a
smell
really
badly?
tough job. I have to dance with two really attractive, muscular men.
But you
and
do get.
I have to.
You have to do
so
it.
I do.
Sunday showtime.
And look what. Oh gosh, look what we've got. I don't know.
It's my partner. I miss him
You've
so.
just-
Did you bring him to me because
Yeah,
you knew
I
I
did.
missed him?
Look, we decided to
Wait.
surprise you.
Oh, I was just talking about how I missed you, so
Oh,
they
look at
brought
this.
you to me.
See, it's a Dancing with the Stars All Access reunion. Look, there's a little tear in Val's eyes.
Are you crying about missing me again?
We're talking about fake tans, the spray tans, and that she said she'd seen you there before. And,
Well, now I'm hooked on it too.
well, look, it's easy to get hooked.
Just it makes your skin.
How
All right, you know what? For the sake of this, I will mess up my hair.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Look at this. That's the commitment. That's the commitment for All Access. Val, how are you feeling? A, about your dance, and B, about your beautiful, fantastic partner doing the burlesque with Adam. You've seen it. It's pretty racy.
I feel good. I feel great. You know, I just genuinely want her to do well. So, however that translates into scores, I hope it does. For me, that's the priority. You know, Artem is a great friend of mine, and he's an amazing teacher. So I'm glad that she got to learn from who I consider one of the best on the show. So,
But you also had a word to him and say, hey, man, easy.
Hey, that was me. I cornered Leah and was like, listen, you can enjoy dancing with him, but after, I want him back.
And like Val, you know, we've heard about Janelle's performance. Can you give us a little teaser, taste? You have to do it in front of her. What are we going to see tonight from you? I mean, there's been word of a kiss. I mean, is that a true story or?
yeah, I mean, we just played it by ear. Like, spontaneous.
You're going to wait to see what Janelle does before?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, it's like that. It's like that.
Like that.
If she wants to play fair, then, you know, classic.
All right, well, guys, look, best of luck for both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
very
You're
much.
both going to do great, and he'll be watching you, and you'll be watching
Yeah.
him.
It's on.
It's going to be
No,
that's
really, I
it.
want you back.
At the end of the night, everything goes back to normal.
I know. Back to work.
So enjoy.
Good.
Enjoy the
I'm
night.
excited. Let's go.
It's just a one-night thing. Is that what you're saying? It's a one night.
That's-
Just really
that's-
enjoy yourself.
I mean, usually it's a
Playtime.
no-night thing, but, you know, contractually, we have
Okay.
to. We have
It's
to.
playtime tomorrow. Back to work.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming up here, especially when I know you're probably getting in the head of the dance, getting it in your head right now. So thank you so much, and we
Thank
look
you.
forward to seeing you here next week.
Thank you.
Together.
Thank you. Yes.
Together
Yeah,
on the dance floor. Oh.
Finally.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Janelle, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey. How do you feel? What? Talk to me.
Not my best night, but it's okay.
Well, I think from here it looked great. I mean, it certainly, there was an energy there. Well,
Thank
what
you.
weren't you happy with?
I'm just a little bummed about, the judges' comments, and especially the one about, Val and I not having passion, because I think that we're very passionate people, and especially when we dance together, very passionate about our partnership and about each other as people. So I was a little bummed that for whatever reason it didn't come through, or they didn't feel that way.
I think
but,
it's.
I had a great night, and honestly, like, first time being in Jeopardy, and it definitely did get to me a little bit. So.
Yeah, I think as well, it's one thing for the pros to be getting sort of feedback and positive or negative, but for you, it's got to be tough. You're not used to this environment, and the judges are sort of saying these things that you don't want them to say, and it's got to.
I just
hurt
don't
a
want
little bit.
to, I just don't want to take a step back. I want to be here in this competition, and I want to keep getting better every week. And so to get comments like that, the hardest thing for me is like, wait, am I not progressing? Am I not improving? And that is the last thing that I want. And I want to be here. So, if tonight's my last night, and I think that was what I was thinking too when we were dancing. I was like, oh, it's going to be the last time. And it just kind of got in my head.
It's got to be so hard finding out whether or not you are in jeopardy or safe before you dance.
It was definitely, it was the first time, and it definitely, shook me a little.
So what went through your head as soon as you heard that news?
First, I was like, wow, that's happening. And then it was like, oh, my God, now I got to dance. And then the third thing was when I got out there being like, okay, don't think about being in Jeopardy. And then the entire time I was just like, I'm not thinking about it, right? So then you're thinking about it.
Yeah, it's got to be tough because you really need to be in the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I think we should
it's
do? We
hard.
need to change this up a little bit.
Let's change it up.
Have you heard that Jonathan's face has got its own Twitter site?
No.
Yes, it does. Look at this.
God!
See?
Wait, hold on. Good?
It's pretty good, right? So Jonathan's face, and it's trending. I mean, it's huge. So you can see we've got a whole array
amazing.
of different faces here, Janelle. Look.
This makes me so happy.
I know, right? Look at these all. Look, any other one you want to try?
Hold on, I like this one.
We call that the Zoolander.
That made me happy. Thank you. I needed
no
that.
worries. Janelle, do us your best. Do us your best, Jonathan face. Go, give us a look. Oh my gosh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can you believe it? I'm looking forward to the Janelle masks. We're getting them made now for next week.
God, I can't wait. It's going to look like this. It's going to be always me going like this.
Yes. it's got to be a stressful journey, but you can tell that you're really enjoying
I love
this
it
process.
so much, and I want to stay.
And you don't want to go anywhere, right? It's got to be up to the people at home to vote. All right, Janelle. Well, I'm glad I put a smile on your face.
You did.
The Jonathan face masks.
It kills me. I feel like I need one for later, just in case I get bummed.
All right. Well, good luck,
Thank
we
you.
really hope you're sitting here again next week.
Thank you. Too.
You know what I'm talking about here? Yeah, did you see it as well, Janelle?
Hashtag gratitude.
Hashtag gratitude. Well, look, Pretty Little Liars is really kind of taking over the show tonight. We're going to be talking to your boss, Marlene.
I know.
We're going to be talking to Brant. Now, did you have any interaction with Brant, like, before? Did he kind of help you decide whether or not to do this thing?
Yeah, well, Brant's one of my best friends and obviously a co-star as well, but I was so proud of him when he did the show, and, it was very inspiring for me. So when I got asked to do the show, I asked him what he thought, and he said, honestly, it's the best thing you'll ever do. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do, but it's the best thing.
All right, Val, seriously, level with me here. Before the show, were you Mr. Pretty Little Liars fan? I mean, you were just DVRing every episode. You never missed a beat. Was that you?
No. I've heard about the show.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't live under a rock. All my friends are huge fans.
Yeah.
My guy friends were like, dude, just don't tell Janelle, but I'm like fangirling here.
Didn't they tell you to be careful because I play a villain?
Yeah. But I did some research, and it's, visually it's a beautiful show. The people are beautiful.
Well, I can imagine as well the fans of that show are now becoming fans of yours. I'm sure you're getting a lot of sort of social traffic where people are like, "Hey, we love you now, Val."
Yeah, it's great. I'm very appreciative. I'm very welcoming to a new demographic to come and share this experience with us. This is what I do. This is our show. And it's beautiful to have her fans come and
it's a Halloween special. Look at this, guys.
Look at all the bats.
I can't wait for Halloween to be over, to be honest.
I love Halloween.
What do you don't want to? You're not a Halloween guy?
I love Halloween. The surprises are. I'm not a big surprise guy.
Yeah. Well, look. I want to keep it a bit of a surprise, but your performance tonight is obviously Pretty Little Liars themed. What can you tell us about it? And where's your head at right now before you perform it?
I'm so excited. I mean, I think that the Pretty Little Liars fans have been so supportive of us, and they've been voting for us, so we want to give them back a little something and show them some Pretty Little Liars love. So it's going to be great. It's going to be... Mona comes to Dancing with the Stars and has a little fun with Val. It might be a little creepy.
I have eyeliner on for you guys.
Yes, he does. He works eyeliner.
That is the commitment that Val is. The thing is, though,
I'm in it.
there was a lot of talking about how she was going to kill you, Val. I mean, that must have not have been a good few hours.
No, we still haven't shot it yet, so,
Yeah, that's the other thing about the show. Everybody gets killed left and right. It reminds me of The Sopranos, like the sexy model version.
Yeah. There is no security there in that job, right?
No, he's about to. He's about to get it.
He's about to get it. It doesn't end well for him in the dance, does it? I don't want to give too much away. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. And of course, later on, Pretty Little Liars, Marlene, the showrunner of the show, is going to be sitting right here. She awesome to work with.
She's wonderful. She's our mama bear. We love her.
It's her show, it's her baby. Look, we're going to take a quick question. This is from Andy. If you were to play a Halloween prank, if we were to play a Halloween prank on you, what would scare you the most?
Oh gosh, clowns.
Clowns?
Yeah. No.
What about you, Val? Bats?
He doesn't get scared, as you can see from the Halloween package.
Kids. Not bats?
Oh, bats.
Okay, Dave, thank you. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for coming up here. We can't wait to see what you've got planned. We know you're going to nail it. 4 tens.
Woo.
4 tens.
Sweet costume, by the way, Tony.
Oh, you like it?
I like it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's
That's so funny.
it's tough to pull off, and I am certainly not pulling it off.
You're killing it. Nah, you're killing
All right, thanks, Val.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Janelle,
I don't know where my partner went.
what the heck?
Hopefully he'll be here soon.
How you feeling?
I'm good. I feel good. That
All
was
right, well, look,
awesome.
we can just get comfy and just wait for him.
Okay.
How long?
Where's he at?
Who gets to rehearsal first?
Me always.
Always, really?
Always.
So you're kind of sitting there.
Especially if it's before there he is. There
Oh, no,
he is.
he literally
Especially if
is
it's
coming
before
out.
9 a.m.
Look, there he is.
Hey, there he
Oh,
is.
look at the smiles on both of your
There's
faces,
baby
guys.
face.
Look at
Baby
this.
face.
Look at that beautiful face.
Yeah, like, do you miss it? Just quickly, Val, to talk about that. Do you miss it? Do you kind of like wake up in the morning and go, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah, I mean, a couple of times I've surprised myself. But
it's been so funny because people are like, "What did you do to your face?" And I'm like, "This
That's
is my
my
face.
face.
Like that other stuff is what I did to my face. Like this is it."
Well, Lacey was saying, though, she's known you for a long time. She said she's never seen you clean shaven. Like, how long has it been?
I was like, that's your face?
I haven't
Hi.
seen my face.
That's a
in,
nice
you know,
face.
I haven't seen myself shaven in a very long time.
Well, you're getting approvals from everyone, all the crew up here. Everyone likes it. So I mean, you
I don't know. I feel like
It's a good face.
you know, it's funny. I told my friend, I'm like, now I got to switch up my game because now I got to get people to like me for my personality, which is, you know.
Well, look, Dave, one of the, he went and collected your facial hair. Here it is.
That doesn't look like facial hair.
That's scary.
That's what we said.
That's scary.
what we said.
No.
We're going to be auctioning this off to all access. Guys, you had to come up, and then you got to go so quick because you got to get back downstairs.
We
and
do.
Get into the
We have to
show.
get ready for immunity dance.
How are you feeling? Quickly, one question about the dance off.
I love it. I think it's great. I think it's a direct comparison of two couples, and it's a lot of fun. You know, everybody's very friendly. Everybody is supportive of one another. It's just another thing. I think it's.
Who do you
fun.
hope you get?
I hope I get the best one standing.
What he said.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so
She
much
said,
for being
wrap
here.
it up.
Wrap
Thank
it up.
you.
Wrap
Bam.
it up.
Look at
There's
this.
a lady back there, and she tells all
Yeah,
of us
yeah,
what to
yeah.
do. You don't
Wrap
hear
it
it at
up.
home.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming up here.
Thank you.
Great job. Good luck tonight with the dance off.
Really tweaked it, and I honestly just kind of panicked and fell out of a couple times.
I think at this point of the competition, it's so much about the fans, though, and it's about their support of you and how much they are probably going to rally behind you.
Yeah, I hope so. We love our fans, and they've been so great so far. They've gotten us this far. And I just don't like, not doing something right. Don't want to let Val down. So.
I guess the thing is as well, it's hard to feel 100%. You look at a guy like Alfonso, it's not much in him that's not hurting right now.
Yeah.
It is a tough journey, isn't it, getting to the finals of Dancing with the Stars? People don't realise how hard it is.
It is. It is a journey, like you said, and with any journey there are ups and downs. And for me, it's mostly been up until this week. This week was just honestly like the week where everything kind of was against us. We didn't have time to rehearse, and then this happened, so it's just frustrating. But I'm still here, and I'm having so much fun. So I'm just gonna try to regroup and ice and come back and kill it for our freestyle.
Yeah, how to transition and try and put it to the happy place as far as the freestyle. I know how amazing yours is, how intimate and how personal yours is compared with the others. I think it really represents who you two are really well.
It's our journey together on the show, and honestly, if that's the last dance that we do together on the show, then I'm not gonna let this bother me. I'm gonna go out there and just try
Okay,
to
well look, here's a way to segue out of this. I want you to be Val,
Oh my god.
and I'll be you, and you tell me what he said to you before you guys went out tonight. Can you do your best Val voice?
Wait, tell you what, the what?
What pep talk did he give you? What did he say before you
Oh.
walked out? Go. Hey baby, what did he say?
Baby, listen, marks don't matter. It's all about you and me dancing together.
Okay.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thanks so much. I'm sorry I made you do that.
No, it's so good. You nailed my voice. That's obviously me.
Thanks so much.
Beautiful. Also, I don't think I'm about to cry in
I've
the
always been
picture.
such a big fan.
Oh my god. Wait,
think
hold
that
on,
was-
next to my face? That's trippy.
That is pretty cool. Look, it's kind of really weird, and
I made
I'm sure
the face.
someone's doing a screen grab out there somewhere on
Oh
this.
no.
Write some stupid
Tweet it
comment.
to me. I must see it.
And look, then we've even got the Val doll. Remember that?
Oh, it's my creepy PLL doll.
We love it. We love it. And I think that even though you might not be 100% happy with the way the dance went, you look at the Pretty Little Liars fans, you look at all the fans that you've made. What has that humbling experience been like?
It's unbelievable. I love my fans so much, and I'm so grateful for them, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. So thank you guys.
We really rolled that red carpet out for you.
Beautiful. Deep, 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 deep.
Like this. That's what you mean to us here at All Access. We really appreciate you coming up here. We know that you've got your head in another place, so thank you so much for coming up here every week. We hope to see you tomorrow in the finale, and potentially with the mirror ball. Thank you, Janelle.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, just ice up, get ready, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Best of luck.
All right, there she is. It's a different smile on that face than yesterday. It was so funny, Val. You missed it yesterday, but she was. I kind of got the feeling yesterday, Janelle, that you thought in your heart of heart that you were leaving tomorrow.
I honestly did.
I was trying to make you feel better and happy, but you were just like, oh man, I just need to get out of here.
I was worried we were gonna go home, especially when we were.
I'm trying my best not to mess up my hair.
When we were, I know that's why I like kind of perched it.
No, you could do it well.
When we were standing down there, it was just us and Derek and Bethany. I was like, oh, we're probably going home. So we're very happy to be here.
The great thing that you did, Miss Val, was Janelle did an incredible Val impersonation. Do you remember when you did that? Listen to how good this is. This is what she said. I said, give me the Val pep talk before last night's show and action.
Baby, don't look at anybody else. Look at me. It's just you and me out there. Also, you're really pretty.
That was incredible. I literally thought, I was like, he's right there and then he's right there.
See?
It was
Look at that.
incredible.
Can you just make that face once, please?
Okay, do
Go
that
ahead.
face.
Do the face.
The
This
face.
face. This face.
That's incredible. Look, you're
smile.
kind of putting together as well, Janelle. It's great. Look, it's been really, really great having you guys up here. I know we really appreciate it, especially given the fact that you are still in competition all season long. You guys have been really, really great. We really appreciate it. We're going to take a few questions. Margaret, Janelle, now that the finale is here, what will you miss most about Dancing with the Stars?
Val. I'm gonna miss dancing with Val.
Val, what about you?
The same. The opportunity to perform with her. I think she's amazing individually. I think I'm pretty good myself, but together we created something different, something special on the dance floor, and that's what I'm going to miss the most.
All right, well, we've got to ask it. Reba said there's so much chemistry between the two of you guys. Would you ever consider a relationship?
That's impossible to answer because, we've been so focused on doing well in this competition that, most certainly we're going to stay in touch, and most certainly we're going to be great friends. And we will share with you the next time we speak.
Exactly. Some things are meant to be kept private, whatever happens.
Exactly.
At this point, though, you are close to a Mirrorball trophy. How would that sound after your name, Janelle? Mirrorball winner.
Oh my goodness, Janelle and Val. I want to hear it tonight. Let's do it.
All right. Well, look, thank you guys so much for coming up the whole season long. We've loved having you here, and so has the audience. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Janelle.
We love you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Val. And great Val impersonation. Really great.